What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider. Yesterday, a bunch of lucky content creators were able to play, stream, and make videos all about Assassin's Creed Shadows. It all happened yesterday. So I want to know, what does everybody think of the games? What do you think is going on? Do you think that they did a much better job with Assassin's Creed Shadows? Do you think it needs a little more polish? Was there anything that really caught your eye? Are you more excited to play it now that you've seen some actual gameplay from actual players? What are your thoughts on it? Me personally, I thought that they did a great job. I do see where they did polish certain parts of the game. I'm really interested in what's going on there. It still looks like a standard Assassin's Creed game. You know, I mean, there's not a whole lot that you could do as far as, you know, like leaps and bounds, you know. I still think that it could have been on last-gen consoles as well. I do understand that they want to push to have people get a PS5 or an Xbox Series X and S already. I still feel like it could have been done over on PS4 and Xbox One. I'm not convinced that it could be done on Switch 2. A lot of you wanted to know if it's going to be like a day one release on Switch 2 when Switch 2 comes out. I mean, for me, no, I don't think so. And if they do, I would think that they could be able to do it on the PS4 and Xbox One as well. You know, I don't think that if they could do it on the Switch, if they release it on the Switch, they really have no excuse to do it that way. And I know a bunch of the haters will come out and say, yeah, well, you know, that's Ubisoft, that's their plan, that's what they're going to do, you know, this, that, and the third. And I get it. You hate gaming, you hate video games, you hate Ubisoft, that's fine, whatever. You know, I do want to know from the people who have seen footage what their thoughts are. Those of you who got to play it, you know, you guys did a great job. You guys, you know, gave us your honest opinions of what was going on. I don't think anybody sugarcoated anything. I don't think that anybody really was way too into what they were presenting. I think that they presented it correctly. You know, nobody was just, you know, gassing up the game for no reason. I think a lot of people did a great job. And from what I saw, I'm very excited to play the game. Now, I know that there are still people who are not going to play the game on principle, and some people are not going to play the game based on alleged principle, you know. People had already said that they refused to play the game because they don't want to play as Yasuke, they don't want to play as Noe, they want a proper Japanese setting, they want a proper Japanese character. You know, again, initially, they said that they weren't even going to do Japan. That was the old team. The original team said that they were not going to do Japan. It was not going to happen. And the reason that it wasn't going to happen was because they thought it would be too cliche. So I'm glad that this game is not cliche, where we do have ninjas, but that's what people were thinking, assassins, you know. At least we also have samurai, we have warriors, we have all-out war. It looks to be a great game. It's not going to be what the initial team was worried about, where they were worried it was going to be ninjas, it was going to be assassins, you'd have to fight counter-assassins, you know. Although I would play that game still if there were assassins and counter-assassins where you need to assassinate an enemy assassin. That would be cool. But I don't know. I still feel like they made the right choice. They made the right call here. Everything is different. Yasuke being in the game, he's an outsider looking in. A lot of people don't realize that it would be like them being an outsider of the Japanese culture looking in if you went to visit Japan or if you went to, you know, go and study there or anything like that. There would be a lot of things that were different to you. And I feel like they really captured those moments with Yasuke right now. Noe, obviously, was a different story. lot of great gameplay from her as well. A lot of great moves and whatnot. A lot of just I'm excited for the stealth. This is a game that is going to give us the stealth that we wanted, and it's also going to give us the just knock everything down, kick the doors down like we've been doing in Odyssey and Valhalla. So it gives us the best of both worlds. You could either play as an assassin or you could play as just somebody who likes to just make a ruckus, kick the doors down, and just destroy everything in sight. So regardless of your play style, I think it's going to accommodate you. Of course, there are a couple of weird things that they did, like the cannon mode. I think that that's weird. I think that at the end of the story, everything would check out. There would be checks and balances. But it making the canon choices for you, kind of weird. Then again, in Valhalla, we did have you let the Animus decide for you who the canonical character was, and it would switch between male and female Eivor depending on where you were in the story and what you were actually doing. But again, overall, I thought they did a great job. I know that there's going to be a lot of people that are like really hyped for this. A lot of people who are on the fence have already told me that this convinced them they weren't going to buy it. Now they can't wait, or they even pre-ordered it. There are some people who, again, are going to stick to their guns and stick to their principles, and they feel that the game is a slap in the face to the Japanese culture. And, you know, by all means, if that is what you want to do and you want to protest that way, by all means protest that way. You know, like, no one should judge you. No one should say anything to you if that is the way you feel. And I'll tell you right now, if that's the way you feel, I'll stand behind you. I mean, me personally, I'm going to play it, but to each their own. That's how I feel. You either play it or you don't play it, and regardless of your feelings for it, you have my respect either way. You know, I'm not going to come out and say you're an idiot or you should be playing this or you absolutely suck or anything like that. You know, you do what you want to do. You do you. You do you. Everybody who's going to play it is going to do them. Those extra haters that constantly berate the game for those who are excited, I mean, you guys should have respect as well. If anybody's playing the game, nobody needs to hear how, you know, they hate Japanese people because they're playing this game, or the company is corrupt or whatever. You know, like, people just want to have fun and enjoy their treats, man. Just relax. You don't have to go in. Like, it's so tiring to hear the toxicity of people that like, just don't play the game. Nobody cares. Don't play the game. That's all. Don't do it. A lot of those people that are like those extra haters are actually people that, you know, they really don't care about anything to do with the game. They just either want to see Ubisoft collapse, or they just are angry that there's a black samurai, or they're angry that they got to play as a female ninja, or, you know, like, I can't wake up every day hating my life that bad where I need to find something, you know, that aggravates me that way, and I have to go and spread that toxicity to everybody else. You don't want to play the game? Don't play the game. You hate the game, you hate what it stands for, you hate everything about it, you don't want to play it? Don't play it. Just don't do it. Go find something that brings you joy. Don't go into, like, all these content creators' comments and berate the game or whatever because you just look dumb. Just go enjoy life, man. Go touch grass. Go play a different game. Or don't game at all. Go ride a bike. Go pick up a new hobby. You know? Enjoy yourself. Life is way too short for you to be complaining about stuff that nobody's going to care about. Nobody cares if you're upset. You know? Just like you don't care that people are happy. You don't care that people are happy to play this game. You know? If somebody comes and brags to you that they're happy to play this game and that you know, you should play the game and what's wrong with you, something's wrong with you for not playing the game, well, that person is a complete jerk. That person should just leave you alone. You don't want to play the game, you don't want to play the game, nobody should try to force you. The same way you don't want to play the game, don't try to force anybody not to play the game. Let's just all enjoy life. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Everybody else, I'm sorry about the rant. Tell me in the comments below, what did you enjoy? Have you seen the gameplay? Have you seen anything? What did you get out of it? What did you enjoy? Are you more excited to play this, or are you kind of now that you've seen gameplay? Is there anything else that they could polish, that they could do a little bit better on? Or do you think that they have it, this is it, this is the game? Those of you who are sitting on the fence, are you feeling better about this game? Are you leaning towards this game? Or are you just like, nah, still not for me, I'm not feeling it? You know? I would love to know if you were on the fence and you changed your mind. What changed your mind? You know, that I find interesting. And if you're sitting on the fence and this made you think, no, you know what? I definitely don't want to play this game. This game is not for me. What caused that as well? I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to have a discussion. Let's have an open discussion. Let's relax. Let's have a positive kind of exchange of ideas. Anyway, that's all there is for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you all in the next one.
Yeah,